We're in the last game, the last and final game here on day 2 of the FNCS qualifiers. And Shio said it was tight. I don't know if we can find any more grease to actually lighten this up because, man, 1 point separates pretty much everybody in the top 5, and even further down there, it's so difficult to see how this is going to end. But a lot of names, obviously. Benji Fishy starting off at the top. His last game was so good.
As well as now, more than likely going to qualify yet again. We want to point out Noah Riley's 14 eliminations in 2 finals games is a new record across all regions, as we're watching Benji Fishy just dominate all these fights.
Oh my goodness.
Try to get it, and it's Wolfies again.
Oh no. Wolfies has already fallen once to Savage, and now a second time. He's also fallen twice to Benji Fishy. So that trio is not letting Wolfies go. The funny part too is that Lecce is their 3rd member, who just recently played with Wolfies in the FNCS duo. So that's definitely going to be a topic of conversation for all of them. Kind of like mid-northeast section of the map, because my goodness, is Savage just affecting all of them time and time again.
And even as we see this elimination onto a Rouse from, I believe this is Nuka there, early game, even into Orchard, he is spreading so far down on your screen. Has the edit, the shot comes through, the initial damage gonna be good, but he's gonna get the wall and the floor taken, and everything is getting taken. The HP as well, he does get boxed like a fish, but luckily was able to get out. Stacy falling in the meantime. Marine looking just for any opportunity to get a shot and a mini off, but this player just gonna be right in his face. The wall was open, and Vino gonna take down Marine.
And just like that, an opportunity gone. His way to clinch his qualification. He was at 24 points before this game began, and with that, it should 100% be clinched for him. And to rise up the standings too. Extra prizing in the bag. We're gonna see Teak as well, who is up there. Not at the highest spots, as he's fallen slightly, but our DreamHack Winter will be in a fight himself.
And he's on his back foot, 15 HP. He does have the big shield, but that zone is coming in. If he pops this, it doesn't matter if he's able to get it off. He's got to move immediately. He's got to either go for the elimination or go for zone, and he's going for the elimination, and this may have been the wrong play. He doesn't have anything to heal up. They're looking for it. Shots come through. 6 HP. He's going to hit a nice shot there, but Vortex going to take him down, and it was a battle between the zone and Vortex came out on top. Again, we've seen time and time and again into these mid and early game fights, placement points have been divvied out, but Marcotte on the back foot is just going to get boxed up, and unfortunately Link going to be right in his face and will get the elimination there onto Marcotte. Link doing what he needs to do this game, get a lot of elims and then play for placement.
So he got the advantage right away. The step was slightly faster for Link in that last one.
Legless on a bubble here is what we're looking at. 13 points. Definitely needs to get up into that 21-20 points is where we're looking. Rezon is gonna get sniped.
No, Rezon not looking, climbing up the hill for a brief moment. He stands still and loses all hopes. Legless might not have legs, but exactly, look at the bright side, right? He's just proven everybody that yesterday's performance was not a fluke. I say that a lot, but a lot of people were questioning. They're saying, oh, who's Rezon? And for those who were watching in through the start of this season, we knew, even before in the last season as well, we knew. But still, this is a performance that we haven't really seen 2 days in a row. This kind of thing is, I kind of wish that this was a weekend of grand finals for him, because playing out of heats and then going into grand finals would have been wonderful for him. Another one for Vortex, and the rise for him continues to climb. 33 points now, but stuck in zone outside of Lazy Lake. Things could get interesting for him. This is going to be a catty corner ending up in this mountainous region. Not too high of the mountains. It's kind of like a weird elevation gap, especially over where that bridge is. Could be definitely weird if the end game continues to shrink over the center. I do have to point out that Link, the player who has Shockwave Launcher, pushed over towards Misty Meadows, so he might be somewhere up on top of a high ground spots, which could push him way up there where we said that he needed to be going into top 10.
Ooh, it's a creative crash pad's gonna come out. He's gonna get down cancel. That's what he needed. He needed to get that elimination with the very good usage of the crash pad. It has been a schooling lesson today on how to use them. And Benji Fishy just gonna top off another new way to take down your opponent. Legless trying to do that and make all these players go down, and so he has a secure victory into the games, right? If he's able to pick up a victory and take down Rezon, maybe take down someone like Benji, take down someone like a Mariah we saw fall earlier, but someone up there in the top, if he's able to do that, he just secures his qualification. As we see, Savage is going to take down Zeno. Shots are going to come through. It's going to be Bad Sniper. He takes down number 1 and number 2.
What? What the heck are we watching? Another one down. A hitman on the field. And he's going for more, dropping right on top of another player. Who else is in this game? I mean, we've seen basically the top 10 be eliminated. Finally, it's Noah Riley who was going for another one. He almost took down another one in the top 10. We almost were in a DJ Khaled song. What is this? Noah Riley holds on though, and he might now be the player with the most chance to win. He was in 3rd before this game, and he shuts down Legless.
As this replay from Savage comes in to show you how he got the elimination, as he's back into another crash pad moment, into another box, the pressure from Savage keeping it up. He just wants to make sure that if he can take a qualifying spot away from players, it would be so huge for him and just solidify that he is here as the best, is the best of the best. But that's that flying said Giant Slayer, but Legless was the Giant Slayer here today. He took out number 1 and number 2 and almost number 3 there. That would have been insane. He's got the crash pads. He's got the ability to do it. He's actually going to go up this time around, so he has a different layer. He can look for eliminations, and that's exactly what he's going to find there. They're on to Coffee. Another elimination. This is going to put Noah up. What? Another elimination. That's going to put him even more and more and more up.
Not only did he survive against the hitman in the lobby, he got the justice, and now he's still rising in the E-Lives and still has the crash pads. Didn't get the impact, didn't get the loot, but he doesn't even need it. Here we go, the crawl down as the altitude changes drastically, but everybody's gonna wanna stay up in this case because you have no clue when it's gonna bounce back. He gets him boxed like a fish again, and the stairs are so close to going down, but it's only shield damage. That means Noah will have the patience, he will have the time, and he will back right up and wait as he's in the zone, and he's just trying to find more of those burst AR shots.
In contrast, where is Benji? We haven't seen him in the feed. We haven't seen him do much here, but if he's still alive, getting points, getting eliminations, getting RPGs, 5 eliminations as well, 49 points. They are neck and neck. It is at the precipice of what they're getting points-wise. They need to be careful. Crash pads coming down. Benji is going to go into zone, but he catches himself just fine. He's got a decent amount to work with, but the mats are terrible. 17 mats. He's going to have to find an impact frag quickly.
Yeah, but he has the tools, he has the kit, especially look it up as it comes off this mountain. There's a possibility of dropping them off and making people fall to fall damage. There's a launch pad, use a short pad to get up ahead, and yes, the floor, oh my goodness, so lucky for that to be placed. He lands, and now the duel continues. Mongrel's still in this game too, another big threat, but the duel is on. Benji and Noah Riley are fighting neck and neck like you called. 50 points is definitely going to be tied for both of them, and still more crash pads used for Benji. A good layer though, but the time, oh, he drops in front of him, almost gets the wall to phase in. Yes, he needs this. He needs this so bad. 0 materials, the player will escape. And with that, maybe the chance of Benji coming into this, but so good in these low match situations.
He's got the RPG out. Shock gun was there, but it's not going to connect. The crash pad saving that player's life. Benji's got crash pads himself. Rezon going to go down. Benji, no match remaining. He's got a crash pad all the way down. He cannot afford to land on top of a build. He's actually going to throw a crash pad into a box. A player made the edit. He's able to get out. He's still alive. Noah's still alive as well. Back and forth, 10 HP. He's going to get elimination. So huge. Noah got one as well, though, so it's back to back, neck and neck. Noah, if he's able to stay alive here, I think he may overtake Benji, but Noah went down. Noah went down. Benji's got a free run. Benji's got a free run.
This is it. All he needs to do is stay alive for a brief moment, and he will drop in. Yes, another 1. Benji has done it. I think he just did it to take the lead in this tournament, to take his first weekly finals win since the days of squads and trios, and another one too. Now it's a victory lap. 57 points for Benji, and he also matches the 8 Elim win, or 8 Elim game that we saw earlier from Noah. And he's now in the top 4. Still more room to work with, but he's done it at this point. He's won the tournament.
Benji coming out on top, and now he's looking to solidify it, get that victory royale just to make sure that everybody knows, hey, I am here. I'm still on top. Wakey trying to get into qualification. Scram trying to get into qualification. Benji trying to play the ultimate spoiler. Records have been broken. They have been set here today. As Benji's going to drop on top of a player. Is going to take high ground. I believe that's Scram. No, not all the way up. Shockwave going to come through, but he's got the glider gun. He's flying. Wakey going to go down there to Scram. Benji's still alive. 3rd place here for him would be amazing. Crashpad going to come through. He's all the way down. He's got the glider gun, but no floppers are available. He's going to try to get up. Zone damage being taken. He's got it. Scram is still there. High ground has been given up. The snipe, but the shockwave launcher going to send everybody into zone. Benji still has grappler gun, but he's going to go down. That's it. Benji is out. Sniped in a 1v1 versus Scram.
And with that, Scram has height. He has caddy launcher. Kit Shockwave will launch him up into the air so he can come down. Oh! And launches him out. Scram launches him out in the final seconds. What a game was that? Scram will overtake 32 points.
Spot. So mad props to you, Benji. You do it yet again. 23 eliminations, 58 points. Noah, with his final game, clutches up 2nd place. Here, Flois in 3rd, Patrick in 4th, and Rezon, our first place player from yesterday, ending in 5th today.
A really good showing from everyone across the board here. We talk about these players, and particularly in Europe, to be able to say you're finishing in the top 10 in one of these tournaments is such a huge accomplishment in and of itself, but to then be able to challenge for that #1 spot and the effort each one of these guys was able to put in is just astounding. As now we flip on over to that next page, we see Snazy